crazy list, but I just kind of wanted to give shout outs to all the schools that have been participating within Best Buddies, and they might be names you don't recognize very often. People have been hit a little harder this year than we kind of had planned, but we are excited for like what next year is going to hold as we continue to expand. And those of you that are graduating, we're very ready for a lot of you to be at NAU, so we can officially make that a chapter, add another one to our colleges, and like really get kind of all these things. And if you guys, again, have any connections with any of schools in general, we're trying to just keep going with Best Buddies and get everybody in positions like you guys are.
Yeah, so even if you have friends at other high schools or know a teacher somewhere, or you just think it would be a good fit at a school that you know of, just let me know. And we're opening schools all the time. So I know summer is kind of fastly approaching, but still, going strong. So yeah.
But we want to respect everybody's time. So without further ado, which is one of my favorite things of all time to say, we have more thank yous. It's not very exciting. Like Blake said, we cannot thank you enough. I know you guys don't see me as much, but I get to communicate and I get to hear all of the amazing things you guys are doing through Blake. And I am so proud of all of you. And I'm so glad to see you guys all on here again. And all of the award winners tonight are so deserving. And if you are on here and don't happen to win an award, that doesn't mean that we don't recognize you. We love every part of any individual and member of Best Buddies. And we wish we could give everybody an award, but we have to painstakingly try to decide who actually wins these. And it wasn't an easy thing for Blake and I to do by any means.
But you guys, as Nicole said, everyone just like that's even on this call right now was amazing. And I truly you've made my life so much easier and have just been so wonderful this past year. So we couldn't have had this year be as successful as it is without you, from Friendship Walk to everything program related. All because of you all.
So we are going to kick it off with the top officer corps. So I was like, do you want to tell about this one, Blake?
Yeah. So we have a lot of schools that run not just because of one chapter president or one advisor. It's the saying goes, it takes a village. So with some of our schools, they are predominantly run within their officer corps team. So it's a whole team of people that makes their chapter so successful. So we really wanted to shout them out this year. And the team that really, they've done so much. They've worked so well with multiple different schools, multiple different campuses, multiple different people. So without further ado, our top officer corps is Rofi and Xavier. So yay, congratulations. And I know we have Kyle and Will on the call. I don't think I saw Joey hop on. But Kyle and Will, we can kind of pop it over to you if you guys want to say anything. If not, that's okay too. I can't see all of you right off the bat.
Yeah, sure, I can start. I know Kyle's in the car right now, so I don't know if he'll be able to respond or anything, but yeah, thank you for the recognition, for the award. It means a lot. And it definitely was a challenging year with Sierra, having to shut down and everything, and having to switch our buddy program over to Central High School. But, being able to work with everyone in our group was great. From Joey and Lena, Xavier, Kyle, as always, was great. And everyone in our core, our expanding core, I really feel confident that we're in a good place moving forward. And I'm just excited for the future Best Buddies, both at Brophy and Xavier, and in Arizona. So
yay,
thank you so
much, Will.
So you should feel very proud of where you guys are going. You guys have something really amazing going on over there. So we're excited to see your future too.
Yeah, it's awesome. And we love seeing the collaborations between Xavier, Brophy, Central, kind of everything that you guys do and how you've made it, not just within your school, but within all of your campuses that are around you, especially with them not having their own separate Best Buddies chapter. So I can't wait to see what next year holds. I'm really sad you guys are graduating, but I can't wait to see where your future takes you.
All right, we're going to move on to the, there we go. I gave it away, the Excellence in Leadership Award.
Cover your eyes, you guys didn't see anything.
Sorry, it's like I'm new to PowerPoints.
Okay, well, hopefully you didn't see, but so our next award is for Excellence in Leadership. which covers not only your leadership abilities within Best Buddies, but within your leadership all over the campus, all over the valley, all over everything Arizona, everything that happens within your school, within your chapter, within your friends, within your advisors, within our relationships. And so there were so many of you to pick from that we actually ended up picking 2 people because we couldn't decide. So without further ado, our first award for excellence in leadership goes to Alyssa.
Alyssa Horton.
Ward.
Yay.
Congratulations, Alyssa.
Thank you. Do I talk now?
If you want to, yeah.
Okay. I'm a little awkward. Sorry, everyone. Thank you so much. You know, this year's really just been about trying our best to kind of figure things out and kind of deal with all of these random challenges. And Isaiah's on this call, and I couldn't have done it without him because our friendship makes me sane and feel like it's all worth it, all the hardships. So yeah, thank you.
Well, this also goes into, we know that you're starting another club on your campus. You're a very green, crunchy girl like I am. So I love that you're starting these kind of things on your campus and love
Thanks.
Earth Day just as much as I do. So it, like Blake said, it goes above and beyond just what you're doing within Best Buddies, and it's your leadership that is amongst your whole school in the state.
Thank you so much. That's so sweet.
Thank you for all of you do. All that you do? Okay, it's been a long day. It's fine.
And like Blake said, we've got 2 of these because we couldn't pick. So our next Excellence in Leadership winner is
Alexis Jones
from Corona del Sol.
Alexis is currently the buddy director for Corona and is just wonderful all around with all of her leadership abilities. She comes to all of our trainings and she just has such a light that she carries with her. She's always happy, always excited to do everything Best Buddies related and getting everybody involved. So Alexis, do you have anything you would like to say? She wasn't.
Or mom too. There's like mom, I think is there.
Oh, so Dad.
Oh, and there's
We've got the whole family.
I'm just gonna say thank you. Yes, she
Love
loves being in Best Buddies. Yes.
Good. Well, we love having you in Best Buddies, Alexis. And hey, quick question. Are you a junior or a sophomore?
Junior.
Okay. We couldn't remember. We were going back and forth and we were like, she's definitely not graduating. She junior or sophomore. Okay. Yay. So we have you for another year. Wonderful. Well, congratulations again, Alexis.
Thank
I know
you.
Miss Hollington is on here and she helps run the club. Miss Hollington, would you like to give any words to Alexis and things?
She has been an awesome buddy director. I think this is your 3rd year. I mean, you're a junior and I think this is our 3rd year Corona's been a part of Best Buddies, and she's been to everything all 3 years, always gives input, always has great things to say, and is a great member for everyone to be a friend to. So we love having you, Alexis.
Congratulations, Alexis.
And I guess we forgot to mention this beforehand. There will be actual physical like awards that you guys are going to be receiving. We just can't have them with us today, but Blake and I will be connecting up with everybody, and we do plan, you guys are going to get an official award and everything for all of these things. So it's more than just us saying it out loud. We want you guys to be able to put something on your wall and feel really excited about it.
So you'll get a really great award and we'll drop it off at the school or wherever is easiest for everybody. So no one will have to worry about that.
All right.
All right. So our next award is for a mission mover. So basically what this is an award for a club that has come so far in everything that they've done. A chapter who has, kind of dealt with everything pandemic wise, except it's maybe been a little bit trickier regarding transfer of leadership and just really trying to get everything figured out finance wise and just dealing with host sites and just so many challenges that they faced head on, and they could not have done it without their wonderful chapter president and leader of their chapter. So without further ado, our Mission Mover Award goes to ASU. And I know we have Miss Michelle on here, who is their current chapter president, and she is graduating this year as well. So Michelle, we'll turn it over to you.
Thank you so much for the award. I'm very grateful. Yeah, it's definitely been an adjustment this year. We did the best that we could, and I'm so grateful to have Best Buddies in my life. This is my 6th year in Best Buddies. And it's been a great learning experience to see the differences between high school and college, because I was involved with it in high school as well. So I've loved this organization, being a part of it, and I've met so many nice people through it. So thank you. And I'm also very thankful for the rest of my officer team who can't be here tonight.
Awesome. Love it. Thanks, Michelle. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. I know that bank account thing was a real pain, but you did it. So we're going to be in business for next year.
Thank you.
All right. So next up, we're going to talk about our top fundraising teams. We will highlight our top 3 fundraising teams, and this is specifically in relation to Friendship Walk. We know that fundraising is tough. It is tough to get out there and ask people for money. It's very uncomfortable. I'm not very good at it. That's why I don't like to do it, but we have to do it. And you guys have gone above and beyond like what we've asked you to do for fundraising things. And we are just kind of blown away that even throughout everything that we've been through, you guys made it work and still found the people that would love to support Best Buddies. So these are going to go in order of the top school to like the 3rd school. So first we have Brophy and Xavier. This year for Friendship Walk, they were able to raise $1,650.
Yay. Congratulations, Brophy. And I know you guys were so creative with all of your fundraising methods, everything that you did with your school, getting other schools involved. I know some of them, even just like the collaboration with the cookie company was really great. I know it didn't bring in necessarily as much money as you wanted, but this is fantastic. And we love just how much you were able to think out of the box and get, really everybody involved within the community.
Yes. And then our next school that raised a lot of money, way more than my own Friendship Walk fundraising efforts went to. So the next school we have is Shadow Ridge. And this year you guys were able to raise $1,231.
Yay.
Good job. Shadow Ridge. And one of the best parts about Shadow Ridge is that they actually hosted their own Friendship Walk this year because they knew a lot of students weren't able to make it out to ours, which I thought was a really creative way to be able to get all of your members involved and families involved that weren't necessarily comfortable being in a big group atmosphere just with everything going on. So that was amazing. Congratulations to Shadow Ridge.
And then our last team that we have, they raised only $6 less than Shadow Ridge. It was so neck and neck, it's crazy. But it was Marcos Deniza.
Woo woo! And I'm not sure if anybody from Marcos is on this evening. I don't think so, but congratulations, Marcos. You guys did an amazing job too. I know I talked with Miss Muchmore a little bit about, just how much of a challenge this year has been. So for you guys to really, kill the game with all of your fundraising, it's been really great to see and watch, even with how hard it's been, that you guys just pushed through it. We love to see it.
We do. All right.
Yeah. All right, our next award is for our top new school chapter. So as we were kind of talking about in the beginning, that we are always opening new schools. We try to, I think Best Buddies should actually be a requirement in every school, but it's not my decision to make. We do, really love opening new schools, and this new school has been really great to see sort of transition from just somebody who got involved with the Friendship Walk originally and just started volunteering that way, and then wanted to take what she loved about the walk and what she loved about the organization and bring it into her school so she could spread the message of inclusion and really spread the mission and get her friends involved. So without further ado, our top new school chapter is Phoenix County Day School. Woo, 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 woo. I said county, not country. I'm so sorry. I do that all the time. But Milan, congratulations. Milan was actually a huge fundraiser not this last year, but the year before that for the walk. And then she just really wanted to open a Best Buddies chapter within her school, and she just hit the ground running doing that. So I know she's at tennis practice right now, or she was, but I think she's on here. Milan,
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Oh, good.
I am currently on the court, but I took a break. So.
Love it. Well, congratulations. And thank you so much for all of your hard work. I love that you're multitasking right now.
Thank you so much. No, yes, I'm very happy to be a part of the organization again this year and make so much of a difference.
Good. Love it. Well, we can't thank you enough, and I can't wait to see what you guys do next year too.
Thank you.
All right. So we have a lot of amazing buddy pairs within Best Buddies. And again, I think that this one is the hardest for me to see because everyone's friendship looks very, very different. But as we have gotten to know all of these friendship pairs, we have just really felt that these 4 people, we have 2 top buddy pairs that we're picking today, have really gone above and beyond, and we are just gushing over every time we hear about how well their friendship is going. So our first friendship pair that we have are Katie and Kelly from Corona. So they, I'm sure, as you guys have seen, they did the amazing makeup stuff on our buddy prom. And I know they're a new friendship pair this year, but they have just been amazing. And we love seeing how close their friendship has become. And we can't wait until next year, because I know that you guys aren't leaving just yet. So it's just going to continue to grow deeper and deeper. So Katie and Kelly are on. Would you guys like to kind of talk about your friendship, share some things?
Kelly, do you want to go first or should I?
First.
Okay, I'll go first. I am so grateful that I've gotten to know Kelly, and I know that she just started coming back in person again. So I am so excited to see her in the meeting tomorrow. And I just can't wait to see, how much closer we get in the next year too.
We love it.
Thank you.
Kelly, do you like being friends with Katie?
Yes.
What do you guys like to do together?
Ice cream.
You want to go get ice cream with Katie?
So it sounds like as a reward for winning this amazing award, Katie and Kelly are getting ice cream.
I know. That sounds great. Can I come? I love
Right?
Sure.
All right.
All right.
And we also have the amazing Emmy and Layla.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Nicole? So when I met Emmy, she was a great person, and yeah, we love spending time with each other and hanging out. So yeah, I'm glad I got to meet my close friend Emmy through Best Buddies, because Best Buddies is a way that we can spread inclusion to everyone. And inclusion is about welcoming everyone and not just judging anyone.
Yes, that's like the best way to say it. I found all these pictures by like really creepily stalking all your guys' social media. And when I came across this, I like almost cried because it is just like one of the cutest things to see that like this is the true love of their friendship.
Okay, Layla, glad you went first. I could have something to say. I love Layla so much. Our friendship is amazing. She is a freshman this year, and I'm a junior. So we just met, but I wish we were the same age so we would have all 4 years together. And it's crazy just how much she's grown on our campus, because since she's a freshman and that's hard for everyone, but she'll walk around and she'll say hi to everyone on campus, knows everybody's names. Everyone knows her name. And I don't know, her smile is beautiful. She lights up our campus. It's amazing. And I'm glad we won this award together.
I'm like, I promised myself I wasn't going to cry tonight. It's fine.
I did not make that promise to myself. I cry literally every day about commercials. So I knew this one was going to get me.
Oh, and just all those words you guys are saying is exactly why you guys are so deserving of this award. And with Katie and Kelly, because we have been doing everything virtually, I think that Blake and I have been at a disadvantage of getting to have all the love and feels. And so hearing you guys kind of talk about your friendships is just what really continues to remind us of yeah, this is why we're doing this every day, even though it's virtual, but we're here to do all of this.
Yep. So we love seeing it just within your friendships and within your school campuses, through photos, through videos, through our little Zoom meetings. And I can't wait to, see all of your beautiful little faces in person. And then you can see me cry in person too, which is really fun for everybody. All right, so for our top advisors, we have a ton of really amazing teachers who just do so much work, and Best Buddies would not be Best Buddies without our wonderful teachers. Our students do so much, but our advisors just really go over and beyond, and we couldn't just pick just one because we have so many that just do the work, and you can tell how much you all love the program so much, and it just is really great to see. I'm so sorry. Okay. I just love seeing how much you love the kids, and that just means the world, I think, to everybody. So Nicole, I'm going to let you present it because I'm getting
okay. Our first advisor has been doing this for a very long time, and her school has always been a really amazing school within Best Buddies, and we've seen amazing students come out of that school, and we've had such an amazing officer corps come from that school because of the guidance of this advisor. So our first advisor is Deb Taylor.
Miss Taylor.
Or Miss Taylor, excuse me, right?
Miss Taylor, did you want to say anything, or do you want us to?
Gosh, that's really cool. You are right. It takes an army, that's for sure, to make this happen. Mrs. Daves, I think, is on here with me, and she's been in training for a couple of years, and you can see what to do with your old t-shirts. You can make a quilt out of that. But we've had an opportunity to meet twice a month all year long. We've been in school since August, which has been really cool. A lot of our meetings ended up being virtual this year, but we did pull it off to meet twice a month, either virtual or in person. So we've got our last activity this Friday, and it gets to be in person. And then we've got a prom on May 7th in person, and it's a semi-formal prom. So we're super excited about that. But yeah, I love Best Buddies. I always have, I always will. It's part of me. It's in my heart. So thank you very much. I'm very humbled for this recognition tonight. So thank you.
Yay, we love you, Miss Taylor, and you are just a prime example of everything we would like an advisor to be within our program. So congratulations.
And again, because we cannot pick just one.
We cannot.
I'm telling you guys make this really hard. We, of course, have another very amazing advisor on here. I know that things have been very kind of continuing back and forth, lots of virtual going on at her school and lots of different things going on in her life, but we are very excited for Miss Anna Hollington to also be one of our top advisors this year. I'm gonna make you speak.
Wow, thanks.
Yeah, I was like, Anna, we're gonna make you talk.
All right, now the dog barks. I was waiting for that the whole time.
She's so excited for you.
Anytime I'm like, wow, or say something, she thinks somebody's here and nobody's here. Wow, thanks. That's awesome. I love being an advisor. Best Buddies has always been a part of my life. I was a buddy, I was part of Best Buddies in high school at Corona, and now it's great that I can bring it back to the program. And I do it for all the students, like Kelly, Katie, and Alexis on the call. It's great to see the friendships formed and be a part of all that as well. So thank you.
Thank you. We love you, Miss Hollington. Fun fact about Miss Hollington is Corona was one of the first schools that I went to just to meet everybody when I first started at Best Buddies, and they were doing a really awesome Halloween party. And Miss Hollington was dressed like a witch. I know Alexis was there. I met a lot of really great service dogs that day. Canyon was actually my first service dog that I met, and it was just like such a great introduction as to what Best Buddies looked like within the school programs. And I just think you set such an amazing standard for how great it can be and like how meaningful it is, and seeing all of these relationships and activities. So I think you should do an amazing job, and we're so grateful for you.
Thanks.
All right, my dog heard your dog bark, and he was like, there's another dog here? What's going on?
Okay.
Well, congratulations to Miss Taylor and Miss Hollington. Yay. Okay, so the time has come. Our top chapter presidents. And we say presidents because, again, there was absolutely no way to pick just one president, because all of you have done seriously like over and beyond this year, over and beyond. I know it's been the hardest year, but seeing how much all of you guys have thrived and have just taken everything that has been thrown at you and really made it your own has just been huge. And so we really wanted to highlight 3 top presidents that are all graduating this year. And I'm going to be so sad not seeing them and talking to them and, you know, having to text them all the time, but I can't wait to see what amazing adults you are all turning into and how you're going to just thrive in college. And it's just been so great seeing that this is the future that the world is being led by. So it's really great to see. I love all of you guys so much. So sorry, I'm crying again. Okay, I'm ready. I'm fine. Okay, so without further ado, our first top chapter president is Miss Amelia from ACP. So ACP Amelia has built this program up from the ground. She has gone over and beyond with recruiting, with getting the community involved, with finding people to be partnered with, to getting her entire school involved. For Spread the Word Day, they've done really awesome things where they've made chains that go around the whole school. So she's taken Best Buddies from a club and brought it into what she wants the entire campus to be like. She's come to every single training. She's sent me every video, every photo, anything that I need. Amelia is 100% my girl. So I'm so excited to see your future unfold. I'm so excited for you to be at NAU. So thank you for everything that you do, but congratulations, Amelia.
Well, thank you so much. I literally am like, oh my gosh. Yeah, obviously, like Blake said, I am graduating this year, but that does not mean that my career with Best Buddies ends. If I were to say one thing today, it's just that literally anything is possible. And I know that's really corny, but you don't need to have, you know, people with IDD at your school to do something huge. And I think that's a really big misconception that we have, is that, you know, we need to be directly with people and by people who we're advocating for, but that's not necessarily true. You can make anything happen if you really dedicate yourself to it. And I'm really so honored to be able to get this award. And seriously, I met so many amazing people through Best Buddies. It really is my purpose. Like, I'm not trying to sit here and, you know, tell a little corny story, but it is. It's such a beautiful thing. It really is. And again, thank you guys so much. I'm so honored. Thank you.
You're so deserving. You are like one of the biggest advocates I know. Yep. You started because you wanted to become an ambassador, and like that's how you joined. It was just, how do I speak on behalf of anybody that's interested in being part of this? So you are and will always be one of the biggest advocates for individuals with disabilities that maybe can't use their voice in the same way.
All right, well, congratulations, Amelia. All right, one of our other top chapter presidents is also graduating this year. And I actually got to know her before she took over as chapter president, which I think was really cool. I haven't gotten to do that as much with some of our other chapter presidents. And, you know, I felt like when I just met her for the first time, she was just so warm to not just me, but to every single person that she interacts with. She has this air about her that you talk to her and you're immediately friends with her, which I think makes, you know, just really embodies what a leader should be. You have managed so much, you're so involved with so many other things within your school. You have a huge chapter and you've just done an amazing job keeping it from what it is, even with the transition of advisors and all of the change that has taken place with being on campus, with being off campus, with being back on campus, with working full-time, with being involved in literally 10,000 other clubs. You've done a fantastic job, and I just can't wait to see what your future holds as well. So without further ado, congratulations, Aubrey.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Best Buddies, I've been involved in like a middle school version of Best Buddies, as well as all 4 years of high school. And it's truly been my favorite part of high school. And just like making connections with all the other students has definitely been my favorite part. Just seeing everyone grow is just like the best feeling, is just like seeing everyone become just such amazing human beings is just so cool. Even with the masks on our face, I just love seeing everyone's smiles and everything. Like, it's literally just the best feeling to go to school and just see them in the hallway, and then I'm always saying like, hi Aubrey, and then coming up, giving us like fist pump, everything like that. It's just honestly the best feeling in the world to have like such amazing friends. And I'm just so thankful for Best Buddies and the opportunities that I've had through it. And I'm just overall very thankful. So thank you so much for this. I'm really honored. Thank you.
Yay, congratulations, Aubrey.
I was gonna say, even as we're like on last calls and things, Aubrey is a person who does not like to get recognition. She had won even just like really something simple, like she won socks at our last like training day, and Aubrey felt that she wasn't deserving of it and chose to like give her reward to somebody else. And that's why you are continuing to like be just such an amazing person, because you don't want to take all this recognition for the things that you're doing. You would love to just like put it on everybody else and give them the recognition that they deserve. So this time you get to take it though for yourself.
Yeah. All right. And our third and final top chapter president is also graduating this year. And this person kind of came out of the woodworks for me. I didn't know her as a junior, but I got to know her very much as a senior, and being able to see kind of what she has been able to do with their chapter as well, being so involved with every single state event, with every meeting, with every CP roundup, with everything, with, you know, applying for multiple different things throughout the Best Buddies organization, and has just had the biggest smile on her face, no matter what the world has thrown at her. So without further ado, our final one is Miss Sophie Jensen.
Yay.
Yay. Oh, so
thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to come up, like I can't come up with words. I've just got to thank the buddies in our club. They're always just so positive, and they really just keep me going, and just go into the classroom every day and just see the smiles on their faces just really shows that like our club has made an impact on them. And I think just like, and I also have to thank all the presidents here and everyone here who just for giving us ideas to keep our club like creative and going. And I just have to thank everyone here for giving us opportunities to just further spread our ability to have positivity and inclusivity. Just thank you, everybody.
Yes. I mean, so we were only able to choose 3 top chapter presidents, but every single CP that's on this call right now, you guys are all phenomenal. So we can't thank you enough. But to our 3 lovely ladies who are graduating and all coincidentally going to NAU, I can't wait to see what you guys are going to do at NAU. I was actually chatting with some of the girls that volunteer within Best Buddies the other day, and they are really excited to get to know you. So we'll set something up virtually where all of you guys can kind of chat, and then hopefully get Best Buddies, you know, back on the NAU campus. And I'm just so excited that you guys are all going to be going to the same school too. Like, what are the chances?
Right. All right. Our last one is a doozy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is our top overall chapter. And this is just really nothing that comes like easy by. Like, you guys are all so amazing. All of you guys are on this call because you guys all very, very much believe in the mission of Best Buddies. And it is so hard to pick these things. The size of your club does not matter with any of this kind of stuff, because we all know that the impact that you're making is, even if it's just one person, you're changing the world.
Mm-hmm.
So it was so tough to choose this one. I'm going to stop talking, let Blake continue to talk about this school.
So this school sets the precedent for what Best Buddies is, what it means to be inclusive within their campus, but within the entire community, within the entire state. They have gone over and beyond to get as many students as involved within different sports, within different activities, within just every single aspect of the school. They have made videos for our national team. They have come to every single state event. They have just done every single thing that a chapter could possibly do within Best Buddies. And not to mention, they have 1 million members. So managing all of that is extremely, extremely hard to do. So without further ado, our top chapter this year.
I just found that feature. It's really cool.
Higley High School.
Yay.
All right, Aubrey, you're gonna have to talk again. I'm sorry. I'm not that sorry, actually.
No, you're good. I'm so glad I took off the rest of work. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm just so excited. Best Buddies at our school is seriously such an impact. Like every student is either involved in Best Buddies or they're involved in unified sports, so they're somehow involved in Best Buddies. And it's just such an amazing thing to like honestly come to school to. Like we love our buddies and we love all of our members with like all of our hearts. We love welcoming people. We include everyone, and that's like honestly the best feeling in the world. I'm not sure if Madison's still on the call, but I'm just thankful for our entire chapter and all of our leadership, our amazing advisor, Miss I, all of our amazing teachers that have supported us. We've had staff supporting us, we've had admin supporting us, we've had people at districts supporting us, and just like overall, all of our support that we've received is absolutely amazing, and we're so thankful for that. And we're just so thankful for the opportunities we've had this year, mostly because COVID has honestly taken away a lot of opportunities that we could have had, but in the long run, we've been able to like create new activities and new opportunities for ourselves that we never thought would be imagined and everything like that. So I'm just so excited, and if Madison's still on here, she's welcome to say something as well. But thank you guys so much. We're so excited.
Hey, thank you, Higley. You guys are awesome. I was super bummed we couldn't do our carnival this year, but I'm hopeful we can do it next year. That's like one of my favorite events that you guys do. It's just amazing, and I love that all of the other schools come. I got to meet so many people in person last year that were all just at one place at one time. So I'm really excited to hopefully be able to do that again. But Aubrey, you've done an amazing job leading Higley, and I'm so excited to see what the future of Higley will look like and what your future specifically will look like as well. Higley is also involved with our pre-ETS program, which is what Nicole teaches. After Higley, you can transition into HTAP, and I'll let Nicole kind of talk about that for a little bit too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, a lot of the students that I got to know through the years of working with Higley and what program Miss Wittenberg set up, and like you said, what Miss I was able to continue forward, because all advisors that are there, just like we talked about with Shadow Ridge, somebody might be leaving, but something really great is going to be continuing at your school. Miss Wittenberg was able to start a transition program within her district, and I was kind of able to work with the students that attended Higley and were in the transition program, as well as students from Williamsfield. So it's great that we have a lot of opportunities for additional things that are going to exist outside of just the high school programs. Like we already talked a lot about the colleges and things, but there's so many great future things. And I know Amelia said that she's not done doing this, and none of you guys are, because you guys aren't allowed to leave. Just so you know, you're going to stay within Best Buddies forever. We're going to find everything for you to help with. And there's so much future within Best Buddies that we are very excited for you guys to be a part of.
Absolutely. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for literally every single thing that you do. We're not quite done yet. We have a couple of announcements, but we are so proud of every single one of you. I'm so sad so many of my seniors are leaving. I thought I was sad last year when you guys were graduating, but it's totally different this year. But I'm so happy I've gotten to know all of you and to see the impact that you all have left on the world. All right.
Like Blake said, we have a few announcements because it wouldn't be a Best Buddies meeting with us if we didn't do some housekeeping. That is just who we are. And since you're all here, we figured it's easier to catch you while you're on here. So there's a few kind of dates and things we wanted to talk about. But before we do that, does anybody want to share anything else about their year? We would love to, I would love to cry some more. I want to hear all the amazing things from you guys. So if you guys have anything that you would like to share or outwardly congratulate one of your peers, now's kind of the time to do it.
See, Layla has her hand up, but no need to raise your hand. You guys can just pop up mute. And...
Yeah.
I just want to congratulate Alyssa for the leadership award because she's always been our chapter president.
Thank you, Layla. Congratulations to you and Emmy. I'm glad
Thanks.
we're a good team.
And this year has been a great year so far because I like Best Buddies so far, so I'm taking it again next year.
Good. But now you're gonna have to do it for the rest of your life also. So
Yeah, like you said, you're not
And
allowed
I'll
to.
do it at ASU because I'm going to ASU for college.
oh, perfect.
And I really like the slideshow, Nicole.
Oh, thanks. That was very nice of you.
All right.
So
Really
Blake,
quick, I want to congratulate Amelia. I've just seen how hard she's worked over these last few months. And like, I'm just so happy that at the awards night, like 2 years ago, that we decided to actually talk to each other and we became friends after that. So I'm just thankful that we actually have just grown our friendship over the year and we've bonded so well. And I'm so proud of her and all of the achievements that she's done for her school. And I'm excited that she's going to be living down the hall from me and we're going to be able to do Best Buddies things still together. So I'm really, really excited about our future at NAU together, as well as I'm thankful for our past as we've kind of worked. She's worked so hard at her chapter and we've worked together and it's been such a great bonding experience for both of us. So yeah, just want to say congratulations to her.
Okay, well, what I'm telling you, I almost just cried. I almost did. So like Aubrey said, we're literally going to be living 5 rooms down from each other, which coincidentally is crazy considering that my roommate is from Colorado. So literally, and she scheduled a room. So how does that happen? Anyways, I just thought it was like so crazy. Aubrey is such a leader. And when I'm telling you, she's my biggest inspiration when it comes to Best Buddies, she really is. She has helped me so much with just like connections and everything and kind of really just show me what it's like to be more outgoing, to be compassionate, and to be just so loving, whether that's through her work or through her faith or through everything she's passionate about. Aubrey is that person that you look up to. And seriously, I feel like I could write a whole book about her, but I actually have, I'm not kidding, her letter that she sent me that's on top of my old leadership award that I have from her. And she's just the sweetest person ever. And I could literally go on and on and on and on about her. But this is a pure example of what Best Buddies is. It brings so many connections. It brings so many beautiful friendships. And speaking of connections, I do have something super cool to share with you guys. So Best Buddies, I feel like is awesome because as I stated earlier, it helps you bring your purpose, but specifically it also helps you kind of force yourself to reach out beyond just Best Buddies. So I found, so backstory, about 2 years ago at a leadership training, I heard about respite and I heard about forgive me, is it HCBS or HBS?
HCBS, yeah.
HCBS, okay, sorry, I always get it confused. And they were talking about being a provider, and I thought it was just the coolest thing ever, and it's been my dream job ever since I was 15. And a week ago, I got a DM from the owner at Tyler's Place in Chandler, which is 5 minutes from my house, and they do like teen day programs and work programs, and it's awesome. So I'm going to be working there over the summer, which I think is so awesome, and I just wanted to share that with you guys because I definitely recommend. This is a quick PSA and advertisement for being a provider once you turn 18. But moral of the story is there's so many connections that Best Buddies brings you with, and use them. So I'm done. Sorry, I know I was talking a lot there, but I do love you all and I really appreciate you.
Love to hear it. And to even so many of our schools that we have on here, I do just want to give a shout out to Matt at Apollo as well. Like, you are doing an amazing job. I know it's been definitely a challenging year going back and forth as well, but you come to everything also. And that's been so great to see. Our Brophy boys too. Like, it's really cool. I love seeing, I know Best Buddies is predominantly a lot of females in here. So it's really great to see a lot of males in here too. That shows that, yeah, this is inclusive for everybody. Every single person needs a friend, no matter what their gender is. So it's really great to see you guys doing this too. But yeah, to every single one of you, congratulations for an amazing year.
Before we leave, I have a quick question. Just curious, what dorm are you guys staying in at NAU?
Honors! Woo!
Oh, I'm in Allen, but I'll keep my eye out for you guys.
That doesn't matter. It's still one walk away, and we can definitely meet up. Best Buddies.
Blackstaff is so small. You guys will definitely be able to.
Oh yeah, we'll have to make a group chat.
Okay, but before you leave, we do have more announcements, so nobody hop off yet.
Yes. All right. Announcements, and we have to take pictures. So there's 2 things left. So like we said, we had some dates that we wanted to talk about. Trevor's on here and he's going to talk more about what this graduation stuff is. So we're going to pass it over to Trevor.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I echo the sentiments of Nicole and Blake so much because I've worked for Best Buddies for almost 7 years, and I cannot imagine a different career path. I also cannot emphasize enough how inspired I am by every single person who is on here. It is an absolute honor to work with all of you, and to, I started off doing program stuff, and to see that continue forward, and in the midst of a global pandemic where everything kind of sucks a little bit, let's be honest, it does. But we are pushing through, and we are making sure that people with IDD and people without IDD can just form genuine connections. So to see that all happen is just absolutely amazing to me. And so I just want to say another thank you for all of you, to all of you for doing the amazing things that you are doing. It is not, none of your efforts have gone unnoticed. And I think tonight hopefully kind of reiterates that kind of notion. But on a general scale, on a broad scale, on a micro scale, we see the things you're doing, and we love them, and we appreciate them. Even if it doesn't feel like we necessarily are there all the time, know that we are paying attention, and we very much appreciate and love all of the things that you're doing. And we cannot wait to see the amazing things that you do moving forward. With that said, let's cut the sentimental stuff with the graduation buddy pair noms. So the Best Buddies International, I'm fortunate enough to have kind of been able to have a pretty heavy hand in the national kind of workings on national events. But we are doing a graduation ceremony, kind of commencement of sorts. And it's not necessarily like you're graduating from Best Buddies and moving on to something different. It is more so that this is the next step. And because, as we've said multiple times, once you join Best Buddies, you don't really ever leave Best Buddies unless you really, really want to. But honestly, why would you want to? So this is kind of an honoring of the class of 2021, whether that's high school, whether that's college, or middle schools. If I don't think there's anybody from middle school on here, but I think that we have the opportunity to say, whether it's promotion or graduation, whatever it is, you're graduating, but you're really just kind of saying that you're going to be involved in Best Buddies in a different way. So with that said, a very, very long story short, we are accepting graduation buddy pair nominations. So if you are a graduating senior and you have a wonderful connection with a buddy, or if you're a buddy who's graduating who has a wonderful connection with a member who does not have IDD, please email Blake within the next 2 days. It's a very short timeline. We're hoping to have this ceremony on Thursday, May 27th. And so we are 28th? 27th. Okay, I was correct. So Thursday, May 27th is the date of the graduation. So
which we know is most of your own graduations. We know that.
Yes, we do know that. However, we are hoping to film a video of a buddy pair, and this is across the nation. And this is going to be judged by I guess judge is the wrong word, but evaluated, which is just a nicer way to say that. I feel like I'm kind of floundering here. But the buddy pair who is kind of like the person that, or the pair that is selected, will film a video, will be featured on the Best Buddies International page. They will, speak on their interactions within Best Buddies about what leadership means to them, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to be seen by tens of thousands of people, maybe submit a nomination to Blake. If not, then that's totally fine.
And this doesn't have to be just like chapter leadership. This can be anybody in your club that's graduating.
Yes. And so if you want to go the route of Aubrey, who is going to give the socks and shoelaces to every person because she is one of the most selfless people of all time, then that's fine. But if you also want to nominate yourself, that is also very okay. We love,
you can do that.
Like brag a little bit. You are worthy of being part of this. And even if you don't have necessarily like a full-on buddy, I'm kind of speaking to some of our promoters chapters like at Brophy, ACP, Xavier. If you think that you have a connection with another person and you have a photo with somebody and you've kind of developed this really deep connection with the person, please, please, please send it to Blake. I know the timeline is kind of short, but with that said, if you feel like you really want to be part of that, wonderful. I'll start talking about buddy pair nominations. That's kind of like our overall national buddy pair thing. So with that said, anyone and everyone on this call can and maybe should submit a video to Blake. If you can record it horizontally versus vertically, that'd be phenomenal. If you record it vertically and forget, that's totally fine. But if you can do it this way, that would be amazing. And just record like a quick, like 15 to 30 second video that just shouts out the class of 2021, shout out yourself, shout out your I guess colleagues is the wrong word, your peers within the club. And this is how you realize that I'm almost 34 years old. I don't really understand like school lingo anymore. So I'm totally okay being the old dude in the chat right now. But I want to say that if you can record a video shouting out your school, buddies in your chapter, your fellow graduating seniors, whatever it may be, please, please, please record those, send them to Blake. You can send them via email. You can also send them via text message, whatever it may be. Keep them about like 15 to 30 seconds because we are always looking for more content to really just kind of like make this graduation ceremony something special, because you are all so influential and you are all just, I cannot say enough about the impact that you are making in your communities and your schools. So what we want to do on a national level and on a state level is just promote the heck out of you, because you are going and doing the good work. You are going out there into your schools, to your communities, to make sure that inclusion matters. You're doing everything that we wish that we could do in every single community, but that's what Best Buddies is. It's a global volunteer movement. So you are very as much a part of this as we are as staff members. So I think that's kind of it for my side of things. I know I talked a lot. We're coming up on time, but I really wish all of you the best. And I cannot thank you enough for everything that you've done this year. This has been one of the most challenging years of our lives. And to see all of you continue to make an impact just absolutely astounds me. But it doesn't, because I know who you all are, because that is at the end of the day, you're difference makers, and that's just what you will continue to be regardless of what the world throws at you. So thank you. If you want to submit a buddy pair nomination by this Friday of one of the members, whether that's a buddy or a member without IDD, please submit that to Blake with a photo. I will say that on there. If you can submit a photo as well of just like whether it's a selfie or something like that, that's fine. And then please submit videos. We want to see them. And even if they aren't part of the graduation ceremony, we want to feature the heck out of those on social media and just be able to say, hey, here's the impact that people are making in Best Buddies in Arizona. And with that said, I'm out. I love you all so much. I'm going to throw it back over to Nicole and Blake. You're the best. Bye.
Thanks, Trev. So even with the graduation videos, you don't have to be a senior to record that. We would love every single one of you to send a video. Last year, the video that I made, I literally just quoted the speech from Legally Blonde when they graduated. So feel free to make it however you want it. Yeah, so just your originality, horizontal, 30 seconds. You can text it to me. You can actually do it right when you get off of this call if you're feeling adventurous. Otherwise, I'll be texting you all individually tomorrow. So. Okay, great. And then, so a couple other little announcements. I know I've gotten a lot of graduation cord like slips back from everybody. Just as a reminder, the deadline is May 1st. So if you have any other members of your chapter who are trying to get graduation cords, please get me those forms by May 1st at the latest. For some reason, if you need an extensions or anything, that's fine. Just text me and let me know the number that you're going to need for your chapter, and then we'll still do the forms. But I just for sure at least need a number of how many cords you will need from your chapter by the 1st. Yeah, Layla, what's up?
So for Best Buddies, we have like seniors that are leaving Shadow Ridge. So we're doing a paint night on the 12th of May. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be so fun. I'm sure Alyssa and Emmy will send me lots of pictures from that too. But yeah, so graduation cords, please, please, please get those to me. I want everybody to have one that wants to have one. So yeah, just let me know, and then we'll schedule drop-offs for all of those cords and awards for you guys, so you won't have to worry about any of that. We'll make sure that they're all there before graduation. Okay, perfect. And then for those of you who are not graduating, or those of you who are graduating and still want to attend, LC is going to be virtual again this year. So even if you are attending college next year, I would still love for you to register and come to Leadership Conference. That would be great, especially if you know that you're going to be involved in your university chapters as well. But so I've sent a couple emails out about LC, but I'm going to really start pushing that probably next week. Maybe the week after. We'll get through graduation and stuff first, but yes, so just be sure to register. And because it is all online, anybody who's in your officer corps or anything like that is part of the leadership is definitely more than welcome to attend also. So yeah, the more the merrier as far as LC goes. Bring them all. And then I'll let Nicole chat about time to shine, and then we'll let you guys enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah, the very last summer thing we have kind of coming up. Each summer we work on a like talent show and art portion of talent things with this, and it's called Time to Shine. We are always looking for volunteers. So if you guys have your summers off and would like to stay connected within Best Buddies, you don't have to be an artist. You don't have to be a performing artist by any means, but we are looking for volunteers to help on 8 Saturdays over the summer. You are also welcome to participate in it. If you are a person that would like to perform and would like to paint some different things, we also accept any registrations. But if you are for sure looking for something to do this summer, we would love to have you guys stay connected with Best Buddies. And we'd also really like to kind of push this on the high school level. This has really kind of landed a little bit more on the adult side of things, but we would love if you have students at your schools. I say that like I'm a teacher, but there's only 2 of them on here. If there are peers at your schools that are interested in doing something like this, or you know any of the members in your club that need something to do this summer, help us spread the word about Time to Shine. They can participate or again, volunteer. So information will be coming out probably mid-May, probably right about finals time. So again, check your emails, because we're never going to stop saying that. Blake will also be texting you all of this information, but if you're super bored this summer and want something kind of hybrid, we're doing half virtual, half in person. So it will be kind of COVID safe and everything like that if you're a little nervous about the in-person things, but we're looking for volunteers and want you guys there.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I know we were just talking about LC, but Trevor mentioned in the chat that it is mandatory for all of our chapter presidents. I forgot to mention that as well. But so if you are going to be a chapter president next year, you got to be there. So yeah, that's our most of our updates for today anyways. I'm sure there will always be more. But again,
take a picture of this if you haven't yet.
Yeah, take a picture of your screen and I'll send it to you via text as well. So you'll get it that way. But before I let you all off of here, we're gonna do a group photo, a couple of them. So cameras on, smiles also on, obviously. Wow, I'm turning into my dad the older I get. That's cool. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna do a couple. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Great. All right, we're gonna do one more. Okay, ready? And 1, 2, 3. Perfect. You guys are so cute. Okay, let's just stop recording.